Kevin, welcome to HR Hero Podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for the invite.
Yes. So this is season 3. So season 3, we're very intentional about what we're doing. So our focus for this season is purpose, acceleration, and leadership. Yeah. So we're showcasing careers and people that are in businesses, entrepreneurs, so that these stories get to motivate and inspire for others who want to tap into the same, right? Yes. So yeah, let's do the icebreaker so you can relax a bit.
Okay.
If you were to change anything in the world, anything at all, what's one thing you would change and why?
I believe if there was a currency for mindset, it would be mindset. Because, everything begins with the mindset. Poverty begins with the mindset. Wealth begins with the mindset. And, if a woman that has 4 children selling vegetables can take 4 children to university, through university, with the salary, the money that they make, it's incredible. That tells you of a certain mindset.
Yeah.
So I believe that with a lot of us, we begin to fail with the mindset.
Yeah.
So when the mindset is right, possibilities are endless. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so profound. So it starts and I don't want to say end there, or does it end there? The mindset.
No, it begins there.
It begins
even
there.
If you are to align in the spiritual way, even if you are to align in whatever belief, it begins with the mindset.
Yeah, because the mind is a battleground even for the devil.
Exactly.
It's power. Thank you for
Yes.
saying that. So if you were to have coffee with someone, who would that be and why?
It would definitely be someone that is starting something,
Yeah.
because there is so much that can discourage people into continuing to pursue what they want to do. And pouring out into someone, knowing what I know today, would really also be pouring back to myself. So anyone that is starting something, beginning something, just to encourage them to say, at first it does not look like a very clear picture.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks a bit stupid. Sometimes it looks like, what am I even doing? But
Yeah.
most importantly is that, you need to have a proper mindset.
Wow. You have so much wisdom.
Thank you.
What's your superpower? Everyone has a superpower. What's yours?
I guess my superpower is my passion, and the ability to be able to make things that are nothing into something, to create value from something of no value into value. I think that is where I stand strong at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you are a founder and marketing director of Kethaa,
Yes.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is you do renovations, maintenance, and the likes in properties.
Yes.
But you started your career having studied marketing.
Yes.
Can you talk to us about that and why the transition?
Well, marketing gave me an understanding of people and value. And I then just needed something tangible, which was the space that I'm in right now,
Yeah.
Looking at, it's easy, to sell value, but in our business, we create the value
Yeah.
in properties. So it then became exciting for me to deal with stuff that I'm able to see change, that I'm able to see become something of value,
Yeah.
Yes, so it is mainly that, and transforming a lot of businesses, transforming things into something, and bringing solutions to our clients. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this question specifically, right? What's the one renovation mistake that can destroy a property's value overnight?
Well, number one, employing people with lack of knowledge. Structural preparation, can make things go wrong. And planning can make things go wrong. And it's mainly a lot of things that in a long run, because you can try and hide a lot of things with aesthetics, but If waterproofing from foundation was not done right,
Yeah.
it's easy to get a building into a state that, you know, waterproofing done on walls and all that, your roofing. So it goes back to proper workmanship, planning, and insight of what you're doing.
So how do I know that my property is ready to be renovated or it requires renovations? Say I bought properties, it's 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. I haven't done anything to it. I have not had any issues at all. How do I know that actually I need renovations?
Well, there are certain things that you don't want to leave hanging
Yeah.
in your house. A falling dashboard, unpainted wooden windows. Because for starters, maybe as a good example, you know, if you've got wooden windows around your house, that must be maintained on a yearly basis. So if you do not maintain that, at some point with water damages, you might find yourself having to replace the whole window, which will be more costly than the maintenance of just doing a year-to-year varnishes and stuff like that. And electrical and water leaks, do not leave that for too long. That can easily bring a lot of damage. Before you know it, from a leak, there's the ceilings damaged, there could be easily wiring damaged, and it can now become a big cost. So it's very important that for anything in the house, a broken tile, you know, that is where we come in, a leaking tap, you know, and leaking roof, all those things are things that as a homeowner you should look out for. Yeah.
So is there a way that we could be proactive, not wait for the tap to leak, not wait for tile to break, where you can maybe advise homeowners to say, these are the measures that you need to take into consideration to be proactive before anything happens? How can we anticipate that we might need?
Well, there are certain aspects of your home that, like I mentioned with the wooden...
the windows, yes.
That you will need to look into every year. It must fall under your schedule of what you are doing for the year in the house. It could be waterproofing the house roof. You know, with insurances, they also require that is done also from time to time. And it is mainly things that are even visible to you.
Yeah.
Your garage door not functioning properly, you know, get someone to assist in that. And in that way, you are able to avoid any situation of getting cost high because of things getting...
Because you waited for too long without intervening. I get that. So are contractors and people like you overcharging clients in terms of maintenance and renovations?
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both. Interesting one here.
It's a bit of both because, you know, you do have contractors that inflate their prices.
Yes.
And however, there are certain clients that don't understand the complexity of what happens behind the work.
Yes.
There's a lot of that goes into that, from the labor to the materials to power tools that must be hired, to fetching all the workers, gathering the materials. So what we do is we simplify things for our clients.
Yes.
We simplify things in the way that they don't have to be running around. We do the running around for them.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, when those costs are, you know, included onto the invoicing, and we look a bit expensive, but it's important also to get 3 different codes.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, it's also
compare,
important that I itemize my services that I'm offering, so that if you are to negotiate, better understand how much the material is, and better understand how much I charge per square meter. And if you are to negotiate, then negotiate based on my square meter. But have 3 quotations and have an idea. Yeah.
So I had one of the ladies that I know to say the way that she felt scammed by the contractors and the renovators in a way that majority of us wouldn't even think about it. So they didn't take money from the lady, but because she was renovating a kitchen. So I think then when they went to buy materials, then they bought extra materials. She found out the next day when she went back to the shop to say, no, part of this was delivered at a different address, and this was delivered that, oh no.
Okay.
Because when you look at the paper and the invoice itemized, it's exactly kitchen thing, but they bought exactly same thing color, but extra for themselves because they knew that for that kitchen, this is how much we need it.
Yeah.
Do people scam people like that?
Well, it's the first time I hear of that one. It's the first time I hear of that one. When it comes to kitchens, for example,
Yeah.
like you mentioned right now, there's obviously a cutting list that must be done. There's measurements that must be done. So it's always advisable for a client to know what they are doing, to have insight of what is going to happen, because that can protect them from all those type of situations.
Because I wouldn't necessarily know all these measurements and the cutting that, you know.
And also very important that you get references for that, for
Yeah.
that company, you know,
Yeah.
because you eliminate a lot of those things that could be beyond you, and avoid paying lump sums of money to clients. You know.
Okay. So
And I would also, with that, in that regard, also advise that most cases, if you want to cut costs in that manner, try by all means to source materials yourself as a client.
okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah,
then you would give me a list of what I need.
Yes.
Then
If I need to take you to the places where you need to go, I will give you insight of which place to go. But then you will need to now compare prices, which becomes part of my job also. Comparing prices and making sure I can get a deal wherever I go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having said that, Kevin, talk about Kethaa. What do you guys do specifically? You do renovations and maintenance, but maybe you want to break down to understand into the detail.
Okay, we are a company that does commercial and residential renovations, maintenance, and home upgrades. Yeah, our services include your building, your home renovations, your plumbing, waterproofing, tiling, kitchen renovations, etc. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do? What advice would you give to anybody who want to get into the space in renovations and maintenance? Do they have to study for it, or it's just a passion? You can do it, or you have to be handy?
Very important to study. Very important to study it, but more than anything, you need to learn it.
Yeah.
You need to learn it because, you know, it makes it more exciting.
Yes.
It makes it more exciting, but be prepared to get dirty, literally and figuratively. And
Yeah.
be prepared, you know, to make mistakes and be insulted. We've had situations where you are even asked, do you even know what you are doing? Those type of mistakes
Yeah.
that we've done growing as a business have really got us to where we are.
Yeah.
Today we understand client expectation, we understand excellence, we understand what it means to bring a value into someone's property.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So how long does it take to learn on the job in order for you, for anyone wanting to run a business like this?
I think the time frame will depend on the passion.
Okay.
The
So I
time
could
frame
learn
will-
in a month.
You could
Somebody
learn in
could
the
take
month.
a year.
Yeah, it could be whatever skill. It could be just decking, doing decking. It
Yeah.
could be doing tiling. Certain things you see, even a lot of white people and people that just do certain things themselves, putting wallpapers, you know, putting tiles, doing their own painting.
Yeah.
So it's easy
Enhancing
to
their
learn, you
spaces.
know.
Yeah.
You just need to have the passion for what you're doing.
Okay. So, yeah. So in wrapping up, what advice, final thoughts would you say to people running businesses like yours? What do you want to say to them? And also, what do you want to say to the homeowners wanting to improve or renovate their homes? Just if you can clump those in a nutshell.
Well, to homeowners, because I believe, you know, those are the important people.
Yeah.
It's very important that, you know, you break things down. You always, the home, there's always improvement. You know, we've got your TikToks, we've got your AIs now that show you different ways and different pictures of how you can bring your house to light. So always put planning into your things, get more knowledge of what you want to do. And sometimes you don't have to wait for you to get the lotto before you can get a quote.
Yeah.
Sometimes get a quotation. Once you get the quotation, you split it into three. You split it into phases. You have your phase one, you have your phase two, you have your phase three.
Oh, wow.
So if you have your phase one, for example, you know you want to do your ceiling, but the house is leaking.
Yeah.
So your phase one will obviously then become your waterproofing.
Not the ceiling.
Yes. So now with a small budget that you will
Okay.
take, you take it, you put it onto phase 1.
Yeah.
Fix the waterproofing. Phase 2 then comes, now you
Yeah.
get your ceiling in order,
Yeah.
and you get the tiling in order. If you want to do tiling, phase 3, now you want to do paving outside. So always plan along those lines. And again, God will bless the plan. If you
Yeah.
don't know how much something is, you'll never even have the thought of
Yeah.
doing it or getting yourself into a position where you can do it.
I like the fact that you're advising them to break it down, to say you don't have to wait for you to have these big lots of money.
Exactly.
Start small
Exactly.
according to priorities and come
Yes,
alongside
and come
there.
down. Before you know it, by end of the year, your house is looking stunning.
Yeah.
You started in January phase 1, you waited maybe for a month or 2, and then you went to phase 2. Because when the plan is there, God will bless the plan.
God will bless the plan. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
So how does growth look like for you in this space?
You know, looking from where we started and where we are today,
Yeah.
I believe the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
We want to
Where did you start?
We started from nowhere. We
Yeah.
started from nowhere.
Yeah.
We started from minimal knowledge. We
Yeah.
started from lack in doing things and planning things.
Yes.
But today it's completely different. We are about excellence. We
Yeah.
are about growth, and we are looking to take up more bigger projects and grow the business, and also add on more other services into the business, like your cleaning services, to hire more women also
Yeah.
in the business.
That is
And
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Hiring more women. Did
So
you hear
yeah,
that?
yeah. So that is the intention behind. We continue to grow in excellence and in our quality of work and client expectation. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you for saying that. So where do people find you? If anybody, homeowners wanting to renovate their properties or get a quotation, where do they find you?
Oh, well, they can find us on our website, www.kethaa.co.za. It's a KETHAA.co.za. And our Facebook page also, Kethaa Renovations and Maintenance.
Yeah.
We are also on TikTok and on Instagram, Kethaa Renovations and Maintenance.
Kethaa Renovations and Maintenance. Thank you.
Yes.
Is there something to the name? Kethaa.
Well, it was inspired by me and my friend who was with me when the business started.
Yeah.
His name is Tabang, and there's Kevin, and then it was Kethaa. However, it has got a meaning,
Okay.
which means choose.
Oh,
You know,
choose.
Kethaa. And
Yeah.
we thought even if things don't go right in the relationship,
Yeah.
the company will remain with the name, with the meaning.
Yeah.
So he pursued his career in other stuff, and then I had to continue with Kethaa, and it continued with meaning. Here we are
Choose.
today.
Choose them for
Choose
home
us.
renovations.
Yes. Thank you.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining the conversation. I really enjoyed this discussion, and I wish you all the best, the success and the growth that you desire. May it be done according to your will.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you once again for the invite.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And we are out.